Let's dig into this a little bit more. Let's bring in former prosecutor Steve Baric. Steve, thank you so much for giving some of your time here today. So, big surprise, Hunter himself showing up for the hearing. How significant is that?
Well, it's certainly political theater. It's very significant, I think, for politics. And I think what Democrats are going to focus on that, hey, he showed up, he's willing to talk. But from a lawyer's perspective, everybody knows that this is a red herring and it's theater. If anybody's been involved in a civil case, it's first you get deposed, then you appear in a public hearing called the trial. That's exactly what Republicans want to do here. I think Hunter Biden's lawyers know that, but they're being very smart from a public relations standpoint and saying, hey, we're here. But, frankly, he ignored a subpoena for a deposition, which is what happened to Steve Bannon, and he was prosecuted and convicted. So I feel really bad for Attorney General Merrick Garland because he's got a hot potato in his lap right now after today's proceedings.
Oh, yes, certainly. And Steve, are you surprised by how contentious things got really right from the very beginning of the proceedings? I mean, as soon as those Republicans saw Hunter walk in, things were contentious, I feel like, to say the least.
Yeah, I think, look, unfortunately, much of our political discourse these days is hotly contested, very contentious. And now we've involved that branch of government that used to be kind of on its own, the legal system. It's gotten dragged into politics, too. So I'm not surprised. I think that it was, it's going to be a very heated situation between now and heading towards November 2024, because clearly the House Republicans are focused on, the activities of Hunter Biden when the president was vice president under President Obama and all the money he made. So it's going to be a very hot button issue, I think, over the next 12 months for sure.
And why do you think Biden and his attorneys are so focused on only testifying publicly? Because they're not saying they won't testify. They were just saying he needs to do it publicly.
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting legal strategy. I think the reason is because when they talk about testifying publicly, they're talking about in front of the full House committee. And that he will have a lot of friendly voices there. A lot of Democrats will be able to question him. The length of the questioning is limited in the public hearing as opposed to a deposition, which the House Republicans would have a lot more latitude to ask more in-depth questions, more focused questions. So I think that's the tactic. Legally, if I were advising the president's son, that's what I would be advising him on, saying, look, let's go in this direction because we'll find more friendly voices at this public congressional hearing than we would in a deposition.
All right, Steve, my last question for you, and this is really the crux of the matter here. There has yet to be any firm evidence that Joe Biden was in any way involved in his son's business dealings. Is this going anywhere?
I think let me answer the question this way. I think the investigation will continue. I think that between now and the next several months, there will be more hearings, and it'll be interesting to see where this goes. And I think, there's obviously some concerns on the part of Hunter Biden's legal team where they're fighting this so hard. Most people just show up to depositions and testify. So there's two ways to look at that, but I think it's going to be interesting over the next 12 months. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Former prosecutor Steve Baric, really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.